The Global Safety Net is an effort to provide a blueprint for mapping and protecting and restoring the natural world with a focus on biodiversity and climate change. To learn more, we welcome Greg Asner. He's director of the ASU Center for Global Discovery and Conservation Science. Greg, good to have you here. Thanks for joining us. We should mention ASU very much involved with this project, correct?
That's right. Good to be here, Eric. And we are at the forefront of this project and many programs that are monitoring the world's biodiversity on land and in the ocean.
Give me a better definition of the global safety net.
So it's one of the latest strategy type analysis and documentation of where can we put our effort, our money, our collaborations around the planet to save the most number of species at this point. The effort, my role in the effort has been mapping these species and understanding where do they exist, where are they living, and what do the opportunities present to us for saving them? What percentage of them can be saved for the future? It's pretty arduous work, and it is global, and the answer depends on where you are on the Earth's surface.
How do you go about doing that? How do you go about figuring out what exists, where, when? And I mean, there's migration to be considered, I would imagine, evolution to be considered. How do you do this?
All true facts. Yeah, that's right. So, it's an interesting combination of satellite technology to understand the habitats for these species, and then gumshoe field level, work to try to figure out what's occupying these different habitats, putting it all together, models, AI, geospatial stuff. It's a lot that goes into this. And I'm speaking for a much larger team and even describing it. But
yeah,
it's been a labor of love and urgency. So that's really what we're dealing with.
Impact on the Sonoran Desert. That's what is very interesting and important to those of us here in Arizona. What are you seeing out there?
Yeah, Sonoran Desert is an example of a unique ecosystem, exists nowhere else on Earth. It has some cousins in other desert ecosystems around the planet, but the species that live in the Sonoran Desert are unique. And so in our mapping, we recognize their uniqueness, not just the habitat, but the animals, the plants that live there. And we try to track their change over time. And right, that's another region that is undergoing stress and change through drought, heating rates are increasing, land cover change, and so forth. So it's one great local regional example of the entire Earth's surface I'm dealing with.
And Sonoran Desert, correct me if I'm wrong, the most diverse desert in the world?
It is. It's a winner. It gets the ribbon for first place for being the most diverse among the desert systems, and really a treasure, not just for the U.S., but for the world. And it's just another example of what we're after here in this global safety net, to find these places and to do what we can to help decision makers make decisions that are gonna lead to the preservation of these areas.
I noticed that one of the things you were looking at was losing bee pollination. That was one of the measurements you made. Why is that so important?
Yeah, people don't think about it. Animals and ecosystems give us a lot of service. It's not just about the biodiversity and the love of it, although that does drive a lot of people's interest in it. But in this case, bees are pollinators, and they're critical for the reproduction of plants. In my world, it's 101.
Yeah.
Including agricultural systems. So bees and other insects are really part and parcel to the ability of farmers to get their work done, for example.
When you're mapping out and you're doing this blueprint thing and you're kind of getting as best you can for right now, how much does the increase factor into what you're doing? Because I would imagine some areas were somewhat stable, some areas gradually going this, some ways they're spiking. I mean, how do you factor all that in?
I feel like I'm in the diagnostic wing of a global medical center where we're monitoring the vital signs of all these ecosystems, planetarily. And you're right, you nailed it. Some are lower on our worry list right now, and some are at the very top. Some of the top ones are coral reefs. Oh. I run a coral reef monitoring program from ASU. Those are really sensitive ecosystems. They're like canaries in the coal mine. They're going away fast. The polar caps, the animals that live, in these traditionally ice-laden areas, also under severe stress. Certain parts of tropical forests, and so forth and so on. It just depends on where you're talking, and that's why one blanket statement can't really do it. We've got to look at the whole planet, but look at it with the resolution of the biodiversity that lives there.
Are we nearing the point of no return for some of these ecosystems?
No, I'm not the kind of guy that walks around with hope on my sleeve. I do have hope because of the science and the data that is speaking to me. We are behind in some areas like these coral reefs, and we're keeping up with other areas, certain mountain ecosystems and other spots around the planet. When you see the whole portfolio the way I do, you can see the good, the bad, and the ugly, and you can work with that. There are some that we're going to have a hard time financially, politically, societally to take care of, and others are really front and center, and we can really move them into the future with us as coexisting species on this planet. That's the hard work we're doing. It's pretty scientific and pretty focused on just what's pragmatic, honestly.
So last question. Let's be pragmatic. What's the message here, and what can be done with this info? What do you want to see done with this information?
What I want to see done is international collaboration has got to increase. There has been, as you know, climate change related international collaboration. It's related to this biodiversity problem, but we really got to start thinking about the role of biodiversity with humanity as we go forward. And the work that has to get done is not going to be solved by any one university or NGO or even a country. It's going to have to be a collaboration, and there's got to accelerate that process. And that's what I do is really trying to get folks together to accelerate the process.
Greg Asner, Center for Global Discovery and Conservation Science. Good to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for the time. Appreciate it.